A lot of you have asked me to go through one of these, so I'm just going to go through number one, guys, and then you guys will go through everything else. This is solutions to your classwork. Okay, for number one, these are the steps that you need to follow. These is what we will be solving, and these are the steps that you need to follow. Step one, press mode. I've went through this before, so I'll just go through them again. Press mode, and then once you've pressed mode, you will have table. Press number 3, which is your table, and then you can press the function. In this case, it was 2 sine, and then you go to alpha, and then you press x, which is open bracket, and then which is actually close bracket, and then you close the bracket again. Okay, and then it will show you g of x. For g of x, you will simply have to enter 2 minus cos alpha, close brackets, which is the value of x, and then your close brackets again. After that, it will show you start. For start, you put in negative 180, and then end will be positive 180. It is simply this interval that is to you up there, which is negative 180 up to 180. You're drawing up to from negative 180 up to positive 180. Step 3, steps will be in 90s because your graph, your function will turn after every 90 degrees. It's either it reaches the x-axis or it is a turning point after every 90 degrees. Now, please watch this video and I'm going to show you. This video simply shows you how to plot the graph. You first have to understand that pi represents 180, guys. Okay, pi represents 180, and I'll just play it for you. For 1 f of x will simply be 180. Just plot the graph just like that. And plot. Now this will be your graph. Okay, this is how you will have a complete graph. Please note that you'll have it starts from negative 180 to positive 180. The endpoints, if they just end at the turning point or at any point, if they don't touch the x-axis, make sure you write the coordinates of that point. In this case, it will be minus 180 and 3, and on the far right it will be 180 and 3. Okay, now this is how you calculate your amplitude. We did discuss this in class. Your amplitude, you simply take the maximum y value, which is 2, you minus the lowest y value, which is minus 2. Those are just the turning points of your graph. So hence you have 2 minus 2 divided by 2, and that will give you 4 divided by 2, which is equals to 2. And for g of x, it will be 3 minus 1. The minimum value, the lowest y value for g of x will be minus 1. So it will be positive 1. So you will just take 3 minus 1 and divide that by 2. It will give you 2. And I did specify in the notes as well that a period for sine and cosine will, grade 10 purposes, will always be equal to, actually not just for grade 10, it will always be equal to 360 degrees. I did explain that, guys. It will always be equal to 360 degrees. Please listen attentively when I explain things. Okay, I hope that will help, and please make sure you nail the test, okay?